Sahanavavatu Sahanabhunaktu Sahaviyankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
25. द्रष्टव्य इति विज्ञानमुद्दिश्य श्रवणं तथा मननं च विधायाथ विज्ञानमवधिं जगौ. आत्मा वा अरे द्रष्टव्यः श्रोतव्यः मंतव्यः निदिध्यासितव्यः. So this was the commentary on Atma Itteva Upasita. So one should get the darshana, the direct cognition of Atma Brahma. What are the means? Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Shravana, inquiry based on the norms given by Shruti. That is what is called as Shrutilingadikaha Nyayaha. So, the rule of ascertainment of what exactly is meant and implied by the statement of the Shruti. This rule of ascertainment, what does it do? Shabda Shakti Viveka Krit. So, what exactly is conveyed by the words or the statement of the Shruti, it reveals. That is actually Shravana, not simply listening. It is the ascertainment of the meaning implied there as per the rules that Shruti, Linga, etc., Shadlingas are there. And Manana is, the meaning of the word Manana is when there is a doubt that what is told by Shruti seems to be improbable. It doesn't hold to be good because it contradicts our direct perceptual experience. So asambhavana is there. It may not be true. It may be wrong as such. At that time, by proper reasoning, what type of reasoning? Shruti sammata tarka. With the help of Shruti sammata tarka, so dispel those doubts. That is what is manana. And then nididhyasana is straight away. Earlier nididhyasana was told as what? The repeated thinking or dwelling on the teaching of the Acharya. That is to begin with. But it has to end in what? Aparayatta bodhaha. Aparayatta bodhaha. Aparadhina bodhaha. Direct cognition. How do you say? Because nididhyasana literally means dhyana, meditation. When you say meditation, what is involved there? Meditator, meditated, dhyada, dhyata, meditator, meditated, dhyaya, and actual process of meditation, dhyana is involved. What is called triputis are there. So here, nididhyasana means that is not the meaning. So what is the meaning? Aparayatta bodha. This is not from Vidyaranya Muni, this is from Sureshwaracharya in Brihadaranyaka Vartika only. He has defined this. Aparayatta bodha means aparadhina bodha. The direct knowledge which is not dependent on anything. Direct knowledge, direct cognition. How do you say so? Because the very Shruti, afterwards, Atmavare Shrotavyaha, Mantavyaha, Nididhyas, Drashtavyaha, Shrotavyaha, Mantavyaha, Nididhyas, further explain the same what is meant as if a commentary on that. Atmanaha va are darshanena, shravanena, matya, vijnanena, idam sarvam viditam. Idam sarvam viditam. If you know Atma, if you have got darshana of Atma, all this is known. Atmanaha va are darshanena. This darshana, commentary on what? Drashtavyaha. Shravanena, shrotavyaha, commentary. Matya means mananena, commentary on mantavyaha. Then, nididhyasitavyaha, the meaning is given as what? Vijnanena. The Shruti herself has given the meaning of nididhyasitavya as what? Vijnana. And when Vijnana, the V prefix is there, Jna, it means sakshatkara, direct cognition, not paroksha jnana, not picking up information, aparoksha jnana only. So therefore, in the Shruti itself, we get the exact meaning of what is meant by nididhyasana as vijnana. Now the doubt comes now. If nididhyasana means vijnana, Shruti has already told drashtavya, atmavare drashtavya. That darshana speaks of what? Vijnana only. Darshana means direct cognition, means vijnana only. Why does Shruti repeat this? So there is no repetition. Why there is no repetition? Drashtavya is what? A person should gain the knowledge that is stored. The question, what are the means afterward? Manana, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Question comes, how long should I take to Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana? There in the Nididhyasatavya, the final one. What is that? Until you gain the Vijnana. Until you gain the Vijnana. The Sakshatkara is there. Till then, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana process of contemplation should continue. Once that is directly cognized, afterward there is no need of taking to that. And direct cognition means what? There should not be even habitual identification of the body. Even habitual taking the Jagat as Satya also should not be there. Until then, Nididhyasana should continue. Afterward the goal is reached, means are no longer required. How long do you take to any means of transport? Suppose you want to go to Delhi. To either you may take a flight or Rajdhani Express. How long? Once you reach Delhi, gracefully you should get out. Okay. So if you are in the Rajdhani, if you don't get out, they will push you out. If it is in the flight, with all courtesy, they will show you the way out. That's all. That's the only difference. Right? So I don't know if it is Indian Airlines, what they do, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so that is how it is. So that is what, until the goal is reached, the transport has to be taken. So likewise also, these are the means, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Until the Nididhyasana culminates in Aparayatta Bodha, Vijnana. Afterward, these means are no more necessary. Now, and what is the result now if you get this Vijnana, Nididhyasatavya? Idam atmanaha va are darshanena shravanena matya vijnanena idam sarvam viditam. If you know Atma in terms of direct darshana, vijnana, idam sarvam viditam, all this is known. So here a doubt is raised. How do you say by knowing Atma everything is known? Because in Jagat, Atma is there, I know, but besides Atma, Anatma is there or not? In Jagat, Anatma also is there. You have known Atma, but you have not known Anatma. When you don't know Anatma, how do you say everything is known? The result given by Shruti is not correct. This is the doubt for which now answer is being given. So, Vijnanena idam sarvam viditam. This phrase in Brihadaranyaka, same mantra, 2, 4, 5 is now doubted. So why? You may know Atma, but you don't know Anatma. And due to Ajnana, ignorance of Anatma, so the Phala, Jnana Phala, what is the Jnana Phala? Sarvam Viditam, everything is known. This result of knowledge spelled out by Shruti is not correct. So that is the doubt for which this doubt is first spelled out and the answer is being given here. Navanatmana vijñāta atma darshana matrataha. Tato krutznatva doshaschin maivam sarvasya vedana. Anvaya nanu Atmadarshana matrataha anatma na vijñātaha. Nanu atmadarshana matrataha anatma. Nanu anatma by sandhi becomes nanmanatma. Anatma na vijñātaha. Tataha akrutsnatva doshaha chet ma evam becomes maivam. Ma evam sarvasya vedana. Sarvasya vedana. Nanu, the doubt is read like this. What is that? Atma darshana matrataha. So, that is Atmanaha va are darshanena shravanena matya Matya Vijnanena was told, means certainly we agree knowledge of Atma is gained. By merely that, so Atma Darshana Matrataha, by gaining the mere knowledge of Atma, he says, Anatma na Vijnataha. Anatma is not known. See, if you know A, you don't know B. If you know A, you don't know B, provided A and B are independently existing. It is true. If A, B, C, D, E, F, these are the things which exist independently. If you know A, B, C, D, E, F not known. If you know B, A, C, D, E, F not known. Like this. But here the case is entirely different. What is the case here is? He says it is like this. In the place of rope, if you see the snake, if you know the rope, snake is as good as known. In the place of shell, if you see the silver, if you know the shell, silver is as good as known. In the place of post, if a ghost is known, is seen, what is that? If you know the post, ghost is as good as known. One is the basis, the truth, other is falsely attributed. So therefore, adhisthana, knowledge is there, adhyastha is as good as known. So here, Atma, if you know the adhisthana, entire anatma rupa jagat, including our embodiment being falsely superimposed, attributed on Atma, it is as good as known. You need not separately know it. This also you find in Chandogya also, in the 6th Chandogya, Mundaka also, you know, that is Atma, that is Kasminnu Vidnyate Sarvamidam Vidnyatam Bhavati. Having known which, everything else is known. How? Not that they are independent thing, and if you know one thing, rest are known. One is the basis, other are falsely superimposed. So know the adhisthana, so adhyastha is known from that standpoint. Say, so that is anything that is adhyastha, kalpita. Means kalpita means falsely attributed, falsely imagined. It has no existence apart from adhisthana. Kalpitasya adhisthana vyatirekena abhava. Kalpita thing, falsely superimposed thing, has no existence apart from the adhisthana. So therefore, sarvadhisthane brahmani jnate. If you have got the direct knowledge of Brahma, the adhisthana, the basis of all, entire creation, so that what happens? Sarvasyapi vastunaha tattvam jnatam eva. Sarvasyapi vastunaha tattvam jnatam eva. All, that is the real nature of everything is as good as known. So because entire jagat being falsely superimposed on adhisthana Brahma, if you know the adhisthana Brahma, everything else is what? Jagat is as good as known. So therefore, knowing Atma, which is nothing but Brahma, and everything is known. So that is now being explained. Atmano darshanenedam drushtam syadakhilam jagat. Atmano darshanenedam drushtam syadakhilam jagat. Pratyang matraika yathatmyat karya karana vastunaha. Pratyang matraika yathatmyat karya karana vastunaha. Atmanaha darshanena idam akhilam jagat drishtam syat. Idam akhilam jagat drishtam syat. If you want, you can add katham. Katham adhyara. Continuing. Karya karana vastunaha. In bracket you can add jagataha. Karya karana vastunaha, that is jagataha. Pratyang matraika yathatmya. Pratyang matraika yathatmya. Atmanaha darshanena. By the darshan of Atma. By the direct knowledge of Atma, which is not different from Brahma. Idam akhilam jagat drishtam sya. This entire jagat, as good as what drishtam means known. Here darshana is direct knowledge. So if you know this Atma Swarupa, entire jagat is known. Entire jagat is known how? not in terms of their specific features, but as they don't have any existence apart from Atma, Brahma, from that standpoint. So they are false, real thing is Atma, Brahma. So therefore, Akhilam Jagat Drishtam Syat means there is no prayojana in knowing the Jagat. Anything you would like to know for what? You have nothing else to do, that's why. Prayojana is there, what you are going to get. Even if nothing is there, at least entertainment. Even though no entertainment, passing the time. At least the prayojana is there or not. Because you can't pass the time. So that's why some prayojana is there. He says, if you know Atma, Brahma, you don't need anything. You don't need anything including what? The embodiment. You can say goodbye to the embodiment, which is not otherwise ever possible. How can you say goodbye to the embodiment? The purpose that this embodiment can serve is already over. Not that the person wants to end the embodiment. It will have its own courses. I am least bothered about that. So that is how that being the case says. So, idam akhilam drishtam syat means there is nothing that needs to be known. Anything that is to be known for the prayojana, something to get out of it, such a need is not there. So that being the case, idam akhilam jagat drishtam syat. How do you say so? Katham. How is it true? The reason is given. Karya karana vastunaha, that is jagataha. The meaning of karya karana vastunaha is what? Jagat. Of course, it will be further explained in the stanza 28 afterward. So, karya karana vastu. See, the entire jagat is available to us in terms of cause-effect relationship. For every effect, there is a cause. Each cause gives rise to effect. So, this jagat which is available to us in terms of cause and effect relationship, karya karana vastunaha jagataha, pratyang matraika yathatma. Pratyang matra means pratyagatma. Alone is yathatma means swarupa. Pratyang matra eka yathatma means pratyagatma swarupatva. The swarupa, the true nature of this entire jagat which is available to us in terms of cause and effect relationship is nothing but pratyag matra. Pratyag eva. What is the pratyag? Pratyagatma. Pratyagatma alone is the reality, the true nature of entire jagat. With this other than Pratyagatma Chaitanya Swarupa, jagat has no existence. Jagat cannot be known. There can never be any possibility of ananda whatsoever in the entire jagat. So what is there is what? The basis is ultimate thing is nothing but Atma. In the sense, before creation of the jagat, what was there? Pratyagatma itself is Brahma alone was there, as 6th chapter of Chandogya, Sadeva Some Idamagra Asi. Before the creation, Sat Brahma alone was there, or Aitareya Upanishad, Atmaiva Vidamagra Asi. Atma alone was before the creation. In between, Jagat appears to be there. After dissolution, what happened? What remains is what? Atma, Sat Brahma alone continues to be there. Means what happened? Atma Brahma was before the creation. Atma Brahma is going to remain after the dissolution. In between, when the Jagat appears to be there, Atma Brahma is there or not? I think then it is not there. Huh? Before it was there, after it will be there, and in between, gum ho gaya. Huh? How can you prove Atma is there during the creation also? Anything is what? Sat aspect from where? Atma. Anything known, knowledge aspect is from where? Atma. Even if the absence of something is, which is known also, Ananda aspect is what from where? Atma. So can you give me a stanza from Saraswati Rahasya Upanishad or Drikdrishya? Asti bhati priyam rupam nama chetyansha panchakam adyatrayam brahma rupam jagad rupam tatodvayam. You just pick up any blessed thing in the creation, 5 facets have to be there. What is that? Asti, existence. Bhati, knowledge, knowledge principle. Priyam, Priyam means what? That Ananda aspect. You will see. If you have this thing, refer to commentary on Drigdashayaka. In sorrow also, there is, don't say Ananda. In sorrow also, there is the presence of Ananda, not experienced. If you say Ananda, that means you have to experience that. You have not experienced, you are not experiencing, but you cannot deny the presence of Ananda. How do you say so? Sorrow do you experience or not? Yes. That sorrow is experienced on account of what? Chaitanya. That Chaitanya Sarupa is nothing but Ananda. But how it is not experienced, there are reasons for that. To experience, there something specific condition is required. Just see, Atma is sarvyapi or not, but do you experience Chit aspect everywhere? Sarvyapi Atma Brahma, but you don't experience the knowledge aspect everywhere. But where do you experience knowledge aspect? Only where there is Antakarana, is it not? So look at, in this desk there is no Chaitanya, is it not? In this desk Chaitanya is there or not? That existence because of Chaitanya. But the Chit aspect, knowledge aspect is not experienced. Why? Antakarana is not. Suppose by some mantra if I inculcate, possible, okay? I don't know, okay? I don't know. If I inculcate here, see, Antakarana, what will happen? It will try respond. So it will start responding. Why? Because the Chidabhasa, Antakarana has come, Chidabhasa has come. So therefore, for cognition of Chitta aspect, though Chaitanya is all pervasive, Antakarana is required. So if Chaitanya, which is Ananda Sarupa, is all pervasive, mere presence of Antakarana will not make you able to cognize the Ananda. What is required? Priya, Moda, Pramoda vrittis, Sukshma vrittis are required. If they are generated, what will happen? You will be able to tap what? Ananda, which is everywhere, which is your Sarupa. So that being the case, in sorrow, we don't experience the Ananda, but we certainly experience the sorrow, but that experience of sorrow is next to impossible without the Chaitanya, which itself is Ananda Sarupa. Therefore, in sorrow also there is the presence of Ananda. The shloka doesn't say that you are experiencing Ananda there and you will be able to experience. No, but it's find out. How do you find out? So presently you are suffering because of or experiencing the sorrow because of the mind getting preoccupied where? In Nama and Rupa. Asti Bhati Priyam, Nama and Rupa, the specific features of a given thing in the world, the mind is totally preoccupied in Nama Rupa to the total discarding of what? Asti Bhati Priya Satchidananda Sarupa. So what you do? Withdraw the mind from Nama Rupa, focus it on Asti Bhati Priyam Satchidananda Sarupa. What will happen? The direct cognition of one's own Sarupa is possible. So that being the case, says, so that is how, so that is the Pratyag Matraika Yathatma. So, Nama Rupa, come and go, Asti Bhati Priyam, this always continues to be there. That is the Swarupa. So therefore, Yathatma is Swarupa. Swarupa, that is what everything is nothing but Pratyag Matra. Pratyag Matra means Pratyag Atma alone is the Swarupa, Karya Karana Vastu, the Jagat. So what is that Karya Karana Vastu, the Jagat, is explained in next stanza. Karyatma Karanatma cha dvavatmanau paratmanah. Karyatma Karanatma cha dvavatmanau paratmanah. Pratyagyathatmya mohothau mohe nashte vinashyatah. Pratyagyathatmya mohothau mohe nashte vinashyatah. Karyatma, Karanatma, Cha, add iti. After Cha, add iti. Dvau, Paratmanaha, Pratyagyathatmya mohothau atmanau. Dvau, Dvau Atmanau by Sandhi becomes Dvavatmanau. Dvau continue with Paratmanaha. Pratyagyathatmya mohothau Atmanau. Mohe nashte vinashataha. Mohe nashte vinashataha. Karyatma karanatma cha iti. So karyatma. So be careful with the word atma here. Karyatma here means karya rupam vastu. Atma also means the true nature. So karya rupam vastu. Karanatma means karana rupam vastu. It actually is what? This jagat. Karya rupam vastu, karana rupam vastu. Iti. Say this, which you find in the jagat. What are they exactly? They are nothing but this. What is that? Cha iti dvau. These two things. Cause and so-called effect that you find in the entire jagat. These two. Do you know what are they? Dvau. Paramatmanaha pratyagyathatmya mohothau atmanau. These two. Atmanau. Also be careful here. Atmanau means Rupau. These are the two forms, the two Rupa of Paramatma. Paramatma, Brahma. How are they born? Because see, in Brahma, Paramatma, is there cause-effect relationship? What is required for cause and effect relationship? Duality. In Brahma, Advaya, there is no duality, no cause-effect relationship. But still it is how it has come there. You are saying that these are the two forms of one and the same Paramatma as the cause and effect. He says, because of error. What is that? Pratyagyathatmya mohothau. Mohothau. So, born uthau means born of. Moha here is ajnana. These two are born of ignorance of Pratyagyathatmya. Yathatmya means Swarupa. Pratyagyathatmya means Pratyagatma Swarupa. This is Karyatma. These are the nature of effect. This is Karanatma. These are the nature of this cause. Iti. These two forms are born of ignorance of Pratyagatma Swarupa, which and therefore Pratyagatma same as Paramatma. They appear to be the Vishwam Paranataya. What is that? Swaswami Sambandhataha Shishyacharya Tathaiva Pitruputradhyatmana Bhedataha Swapne Jagrati Vaya Esha Purusho Maya Paribhramitaha Tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye Namaidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye Vishwam Pashyati Karya Karanataya. Actually, it's what? Nothing but what? Brahma Sarupa, Paramatma Sarupa. But on account of Pratyagyathatmya Moha, Ajnana of Pratyagatma Swarupa, he sees in terms of what? Same Paramatma as cause and effect. Two forms, cause and effect. Mistake lies where? In our erroneous vision and not in the Paramatma, Brahma, Atma. So therefore he says, so Dvau Paramatmanaha, on account of this, Pratyagyathatmya Mohotau, born of Ajnana of Pratyagatma Swarupa, Yathatma is Swarupa. So the Atmanau Rupau. And what happens to them? Mohe nashte. When the moha means Ajnana and consequent erroneous knowledge, erroneous knowledge means Bhranti, error. So delusion. So nashte, when destroyed, eliminated. Vinashataha, they get destroyed. Who get destroyed? Karyatma and Karanatma. They get destroyed. They get destroyed. So therefore, so the Jagat is presented in terms of Karya Karana Vastu by what? Ajnana. Once Ajnana gone, Ajnana of what? Pratyagatma Swarupa. When that is known, that is the Moha, the Karyatma, Karanatma, this division goes. So with this, the result that is so far told, that is the result of Atma va are drashtavya, shrotavya, mantavya, nididhyastavya, and idam sarvam vididam up to that. So that is now summarized. Now upasamhara, conclusion is being done. Moha tat karyayor badhe pratyak sarvamitiriyate. Atah pratichi vidnyate sulabham sarvavedanam. Moha tatkaryayoho badhe sarvam pratyag iti iryate. Ataha pratichi vidnyate sarvavedanam sulabham bhavati. Sarvavedanam sulabham bhavati. Moha tatkaryayoho badhe. When the badha, termination, destruction of these two is affected. Of what? Moha. What is moha here is? Not simply bhranti. Tatkarya is bhranti. Moha is ajnana. Ajnana also is called moha because ajnana gives rise to moha. In terms of effect, the cause also is termed. So, moha is ajnana. What ajnana? Pratyagyathātmya ajnana. Ajnana pratyagatma sarupa. So, and tatkarya. Tatkarya means mohasya karya. The effect of moha is what? Bhranti and entire creation and the consequent bhranti. So, of these two, Shashti, the dual, moha tatkaryoho badhe. When destruction is effected, how it is effected? By pratyagyathātmya bodha, by the direct knowledge of pratyagatma swarupa. What happens? Sarvam pratyag iti iryate. What remains is nothing but, everything is what? Pratyagatma swarupa. Everything is nothing but pratyagatma swarupa iti iryate. So that is what is, that remains. Therefore what is to be done? Ataha pratichi vidnyate. So pratiji. Can you give me the meaning of pratichi in Sanskrit? Pratyagatmani. Pratyak means pratyagatma. Pratichi locative means pratyagatmani. So, ataha, therefore, pratichi means pratyagatmani vidnyate. When the direct knowledge of pratyagatma is gained, sarva vedanam sulabham ad bhavati. All vedana, knowledge of everything is what? Sulabha means it is clear. There you need not put forth separate efforts to know everything. In what sense? Not in terms of those details. Otherwise you say, what will you do? One Hindi known, so you will expect to know English, Chinese, Russian, all languages. That way? No, it's not that way. The basis is known. So, sulabham sarva vedam. So, therefore, atmanaha vidnyanena idam sarvam viditam holds good. That is the thing. So, having explained this, so therefore, atmavare drashtavya, etc., that entire mantra was commented. So, next he says, this being the truth. What is the truth now? Everything is nothing but Atma only. Anatma has no existence whatsoever. This being the truth, the one who takes oneself to be different from Atma in terms of even many things like Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or different statuses in life, etc., as something, I am different from Pratyagatma. If one takes to that, really that person gets deprived of the highest accomplishment in life. So this is what the Shruti is going to tell. Let us see the mantra of Shruti. Next mantra 246 of Brihadaranyaka. Brahma tam paradad yaha anyatratmanaha Brahma Veda, etc. It continues there. So Brahma tam paradad. So here Brahma is not our
Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma or Satchidananda Sarupa Brahma. What are the possible other meaning for Brahma? Brahmana is there. Vedas also there. Chief officiating priest in the year, the sacrifice also is there. Here, the meaning of Brahma is the Brahmana Jati. Brahmana. So, Brahmana Jati. Brahmatam Parada. Brahmana Jati will, what is that? Paradat means reject that person. Reject that person means Paradat means Parakuryat. Parakuryat. Parakuryat means will reject. What do you mean by reject means? Pumartha Bhrashtam Kurya. Will make that person useless for gaining the Pumartha means Purushartha, highest Purushartha. What is highest Purushartha? Moksha. So, that person, so that means, so Brahmana Jati will disqualify him, that means will reject him in terms of accomplishing the highest Purushartha. Who is that? Yaha, whoever the person may be. Anyatra Atmanaha Brahma Veda. One who takes Brahma means Brahmana Jati as something totally distinct from what? Atmanaha. Atma means Brahma Swarupa. So one who considers the Brahmana Jati is something independent of Atma, Brahma. What happens? That Brahmana Jati will discard the fellow, will reject the fellow in terms of accomplishing the highest Purushartha, Moksha. So that is Anyatra Atmanaha means Atma Swarupa Vetirekena. So I am different from Atma. Atma eva na bhavati. There is nothing called Atma. I am something different from Atma. So that is this Brahmana, me, the Brahmana, is something different from Atma. There is nothing called Atma at all. So such Brahmana, what is that? Brahmana Jati, what is that? It will reject him in terms of accomplishing the ultimate goal, that is Pumartha Moksha. So like this, it is many things are told with respect to Kshatriya. Kshatriya is Kshatriya Jati. Then Lokaha, the different types of lokas, heavens, etc. with respect to that. Devaha, same thing is that told about the deities. So Bhutani, other the objects and Panchamaha Bhutas. Finally, Sarvam Parada. Everything will reject him, one who takes the entire Jagat as distinct from what? Atma. So that is what is told. So, and Idam, why? Because the truth is, the mantra continues, Idam Brahma, Idam Kshatram, Ime Lokaha, Imani Bhutani, Idam Sarvam Yad Ayam Atma. All these are nothing but Atma. What is that? Idam Brahma means this Brahmana Jati. Idam Kshatram, this Kshatriya Jati. Ime Lokaha, all these fields of experiences. Imani Bhutani, all the Panchamaha Bhutas. Idam Sarvam. In short, entire creation is what? Yad Ayam Atma. What are this? Atma. This is the truth. And one who takes it to be otherwise, he perverts the truth and therefore becomes disqualified to accomplish the highest Purushartha, that is Moksha. This is what is being told there, is now explained here. Tatraivam sati yo mudha samastau vyasta rupatam. Tatraivam sati yo mudha samastau vyasta rupatam. Jnatavyam manute tam tu veda eva nishedhati. Jnatavyam manute tam tu veda eva nishedhati. Tatra evam sati yaha mudhaha samasta vyasta rupatam jnatavyam manute tam tu vedaha eva, you can add Brahmatam Paradat Ityadina. This phrase you can add means meaning becomes complete. After Eva, add Brahmatam Paradat. Put this much in inverted comma. Brahmatam Paradat, this much in inverted comma. Continue, add there Ityadina.
इत्यादिना. Continue. Nedhati. Tatra evam sati. Tatra means with respect to Pratyagatma, Brahma, Prakrute Brahmani. With respect to the Brahma or Pratyagatma that is now being discussed. Evam sati. This being so. What is this being so? Advitiya Atma being the adhisthana of entire Jagat. Evam sati. This being so means what? Sarvadhisthana rupena advitiya Atmana sthite sati. So evam, that evam sati means sarvadhisthana rupena, as the adhisthana of entire Jagat. Advitiya Atmana sthite. The Advitiya Atma being the very basis, adhisthana of entire Jagat. Advitiya Atmana sthite sati. So evam sati, this being so. Yaha mudhaha. So the mudha, aviveki. Foolish means here aviveki, who lacks the atmanatma viveka. That aviveki, what does it do? After mudha, you can add there tasya brahmanaha. After mudha, make adhyara. Tasya brahmanaha, of that Brahma, which is the very basis of entire creation. He says, we should know all this. Samasta vesta rupatam jnatavyam manute. Samasta means entire. Vesta means individual. So now, Brahma means all individual nama rupa belong to whom? Brahma. Entire Vesta means entire nama rupa belong to whom? Brahma. It is the characteristic feature of Brahma and it should be known. They are different from Brahma. They belong to Brahma. So that is what means Samasta Vesta Rupata means the nature of Brahma as having all the individuals separated forms. Vesta. All is Samasta and the Vesta is all distinct forms. So Jnatavyam Manute. So should be known because all are distinct and they belong to Brahma. So Brahma cannot be isolated from these. Because just as these different nama rupas are there in creation, so also is what? Brahma also is there. Like other things, Brahma is there. You should know Brahma and also you should know this nama rupa. So Jnatavya Manute. Tam. Tam means that anekatmatam. So that nature of Brahma having manifold forms. Anekatmatam means the Brahma has got manifold forms. Tam, that notion too. Whereas Vedaha means here the Shruti phrase in 246 Brihadaranyaka, namely Vedaha eva, the Shruti phrase itself. What phrase it is? Brahma tam paradat ityadina. The mantra 246. The Brahmana Jati will reject this person who takes Brahmana Jati as distinct, independent of Brahma, means Brahma as Adhisthana who doesn't recognize, will reject means will pumartha bhrashtam kuryat. So eva nishedhati, refutes. That notion is refuted by what? The very Brihadaranyaka mantra. So now Brahmatam Paradat, this Vakya is now explained. What do you mean by Brahmatam Paradat is explained here. Yo viprajatis chaitanyad vastviti manyate. Kaivalyatam parakuryat viprajatih parangmukham. Chaitanyat viprajatihi anyad vastu iti. Vastu iti vastviti. Chaitanya viprajatihi anyad vastu iti. Yaha manyate tam paramukham or parangmukham tam. If you take parammukham tam, paramukham becomes adjective to tam, or that paramukham, then paramukham without adjective you have to take as a noun. So, manyate parangmukham tam or tam parangmukham viprajatihi kaivalyat parakuryat. Viprajatihi kaivalyat parakuryat. So, the one who has got such notion, what is that notion? Chaitanyad viprajatihi anyat. Viprajati. This means this jati, the species of who? Brahman. Vipra means Brahmana. Brahmana jati. Chaitanyad anya. It distinct from Chaitanya. What is Chaitanya? Pratyagatma or Brahma. So, is different from Chaitanya Brahma. Iti vastu. A different thing. Iti. Yaha manyate. The one who considers that person. Who is that person? See. Viprajati is different from Chaitanya. It is not going to end there. It appears to be a very innocent statement. I am, see, look, whether Vipra, whatever it may be, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or me as an individual, forget our Varnashrama system. Me as an individual is different from Atma. It doesn't stop there. Do you know what will happen? Afterwards what? I am different from Atma. If I am different from Atma, am I different from Jagat or not? When I am different from Jagat, what is afterward? For my happiness, I should get these things. To get rid of sorrow, I should get rid of these things. Therefore, what should I do? I have to do these things. When I do these things, what happens? These are the consequences, results that are going to come out of that. When these results come out of that, what happens? I have to undergo the experience. To undergo the experience, what should I do? Because those experiences are such that this embodiment is what? Which kaam ka nahi hai. Because the bhogas that are going to be given by those karma phalas are such that this embodiment is not meant for it. So what I should do? I should take other embodiment which is befitting to undergo those karma phalas. And how many karma phalas are there? No end to that. So therefore what? Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. All started what? I am different from Chaitanya. So this is what is going to be pointed out now. So that is what it seems to be a very innocent. So what is wrong in that after all? We should have Catholicity of the mind. Is it not accommodate everything? Yes, sir. So therefore, why not that way? So this is what say. That is how, let us see. So that is, it is going to be deduced now. So that is Chaitanyad viprajatihi anyad vastu iti yaha manyate. What happens? Finally, tam parang mukham. Because of this wrong notion, that person is bound to be parang mukha. What is parang mukha? Extrovert. He is bound to be extra because he wants, in terms of Vishaya Bhogas, he wants thousands of things. Bound to be parang mukham. That parang mukham. So viprajatihi tam parang mukham. Viprajatihi, that Brahma in the Shruti. Brahma tam paradat was that Brahma means viprajati. The Brahmana, Varna, what does it do? Parakuryat. Parakuryat. Duri kuryat. Duri kuryat means so long. Why so? Discard. Reject means duri kuryat means what? So long as this notion is there, it is impossible for that person to have kaivalya moksha. To this person who considers oneself to be distinct from Chaitanya, for that person it is impossible to gain kaivalya. Kaivalya is what? Moksha. What do you mean by moksha? Atmaswarupena avasthanam swaswarupena avasthanam. Abidance in one's own true nature. And what is the one's own true nature? Atma. If the mind is not absorbed in that, and this fellow said what? Atma is different from me. I am different from Atma. At best, what will you do? He will do meditation on Atma.
Me, Dhyata, is meditating on Atma Chaitanya, different from me. Right or wrong? Foul. Fellow is a foul. So that's what wrong thing. So therefore what? So then how can the mind get absorbed in the Atma Swarupa, which is the one Swarupa? So that is what? So it is not possible. It is not a curse or anything. It is a statement of a fact that person will never be able to gain the Kaivalya Moksha, because Moksha is nothing but absorption of the mind in the Atma Swarupa, which is one's own true nature. So that is how it is. What is that paradat, parakuriyat, rejects or duri kuriyat? So that is what paradat in the Shruti. Here parakuriyat or parakriya or duri karna or distancing. What is the distancing? Or that is this rejecting this person. That is now explained in 32. Brahmanohamiti bhrantya brihaspati savadishu pravritto labhate janme teshaivasya parakriya. Aham Brahmana, aham, then add aham Brahma bhinnaha, adhyara. Add aham Brahma bhinnaha, continue Brahmanaha iti bhrantya brihaspati savadishu pravruttaha. So what is that? Pravruttaha, add tat phalanubhavartham. After pravruttaha, tat phalanubhavartham janma labhate iti esha eva asya parakriya. Iti esha eva asya parakriya. Aham brahma bhinnaha brahmanaha. I am a brahmana. See, I am a brahmana sample, okay? Anything. That nothing to do with the varnashram system. Any individual also. One may say, no, I don't believe in brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya. Don't believe that. Okay. That is not the context here. So it has got some significance. That is a different topic. But here, I am someone with brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya, or so and so, etc., etc. But what is the important is brahma bhinnaha. Distinct, different from what? Brahma. I am different from Brahma, Brahmana. Iti bhrantya. Is it knowledge or bhranti? Error. So erroneous notion. Bhrantya. Therefore what? Now take, I am Brahmana. Therefore, as a Brahmana, I should do these karmas, yajna, yaga. Why? So that I can get the results promised by the Shruti. So therefore, iti, so bhrantya, brihaspati savadishu pravruttaha. Engaged in Brihaspati Sava, etc. Sava is Yaga. So Brihaspati Sava, a name of a Yaga, a sample. In terms of different types of Yaga means karma. So you may say, no, I don't believe in Vedas. Never mind. But you do 1,000 things in the world, this world or not, to get what? If not anything, what? Paise ke vaste, that was everything, all these are there. See, Brihaspati Sava is a sample, that's all. It need not be Vaidika karma only, it need not be Smarta karma only, it includes all the Laukika karmas also. All karmas, actions that we take to for either results here or hereafter, that is the Brihaspati Sava is Upalakshana for all these. So, and Brahman also is Upalakshana for all varieties of individuals. So, Brihaspati Savadishu Pravritta, engage in varieties of karmas to get the result thereof. And why does he take to these karmas, Brihaspati Sava? Just for nothing? Bekar hai karke? No. He wants some result out of that, is it not? So therefore, when he wants result, so what he has to do? To undergo result, what is required? Not simply embodiment, suitable embodiment. Suitable embodiment. Suppose he wants Swarga Bhoga.
This embodiment has no visa there. Strict customs. There is no under the table deal at all. So the moment this body goes out, what he has to do now? He has to get that embodiment befitting to the heaven. How to get it? Provision is there. How? Ishvara has made the provision. What is that? You acquire, you earn the punya, making you deserving to get that embodiment. And once this body falls off, that embodiment will be ordered for you. So therefore, so he wants to have that bhoga. To have that bhoga, that was suitable embodiment has to be taken to. So therefore, Swarga also is a sample, okay? Upalakshana for all Naraka and all animal embodiments also. Because this fellow wants to eat so much. The only stomach that is befitting is buffalo stomach. What he has to do now? He has to take the buffalo embodiment. So like that. So it's only Upalakshana. So pravruttaha labhate, janma labhate. What janma labhate? Tat phalanubhavartham. Tat phalanubhavartham. So that the janma, the fit embodiment to experience that phala. Which phala? Here, Brihaspati Sava phala is indication for all that he aspired, not simply aspired, for which he worked for. According to that, as per the means that are required, he has worked for that. For that, what does he get? He gets that janma labhati. And this janma, is it going to be confined to one janma? Because karmaphalas are, how much karmaphalas are there? Only ananta koti janmana karana bhutam. Only was sufficing for endless crores of embodiment. Not human embodiment, any embodiment from 84 lakhs of species. So that is there. So Japravata Janma iti. Now what happens? This fellow is caught up there. Where is the Kaivalya? Don't speak about moksha at all. So therefore he say, Esha eva asya parakriya. This is his parakriya, means rejection, duri karana. Why? The person is caught up in janma marana cycle. Kaivalya ka baat hi nahi hai. That means parakriya. Janma maranaadi praptya ayam muktehe durataha eva vartate. This person is away from mukti. Why? Janma maranadi praptya. By repeated getting, janma means, is it going to stop their janma? Marana. Is it going to end their marana? Again janma. Janma, marana, janma, marana, janma. So you may say, no, I don't believe janma, marana. You may not believe. Who cares for that? Law is a law. You will be subjected to. So any law doesn't wait for your acceptance or refusal as such. So therefore, janma maranadi praptya, I am such a person with such wrong notion, muktehe durataha eva vartate. Muktehe durataha eva. Far, far, far away from mukti is there, means what? Parakriya is what? Duri karanam. He is being distanced from mukti kaivalya.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय नमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम् श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम्।